Good morning. Go for No Network Marketing. We're on page 16. Jackie Christensen. I remember being a network marketing newbie with stars in my eyes, big dreams of immediate success, travel, and a business that would grow each day, each month, each year. It started off great the first 2 weeks in the business, and I had recruited just about everyone I'd spoken to. I had enrolled 11 people in 2 weeks. And it felt amazing. I thought, wow, this is so easy. Why didn't I do this before? No one can say no to me. Who can I talk to next? At the time, I wouldn't dare go to my family and friends, so I talked to everyone that I met at the grocery store, at the gym, standing in line at the cleaners, the local Kinko's office, store, you name it. One of the first calls I made was to a fellow personal trainer and retired professional football player, and he even said yes. I felt great when a few friends called me too, asking what I was doing and said they wanted to do it too. I immediately fell in love with this business and I was on fire and hooked because I was going to be a millionaire in this industry. Fast forward 6 weeks later. Out of the 11 people I enrolled, 9 had quit. They all had their reasons and all were legitimate. Sometimes life just gets in the way of one's plan. One of these people was a woman whose husband had opened a tattoo parlor and he needed her full-time help. One of the friends had joined me, had zero support from his wife, and she told him to quit. Believe me when I tell you that each of the others had quit, all had good reasons too. Sometimes it's just the wrong timing. I had looked at my organizational structure in the back office and I was devastated. My organization that was thriving and full of hope and promise was suddenly dead. I remember standing in my kitchen that night and feeling defeated, hopeless, and thinking maybe I'd made a big mistake. I couldn't believe it. I thought, how could this be? Then the thought occurred to me that I could quit. I could give up. I could walk away and pretend it never happened. Maybe that would take away the pain and failure I was feeling. Something else happened at that moment. I realized I had an important decision to make. I had two choices. I could quit and never know what my future could have been. What if of the people I sponsored did incredibly well and was super successful, made a ton of money and built a huge organization? I realized I would be missing out and would have regret for the rest of my life. I couldn't stand what that would feel like. I had been able to put myself in that position in the future where I forecasted what it would be like to feel that sense of loss, and it was very painful. Something else had happened during that moment too. I remember my upline's advice. She would speak on the weekly calls and say the same thing over and over. She said that whatever you do in this business, you don't ever want to quit. To use her exact words, she said, don't ever, ever, ever quit this business. I had listened to those calls every week and her advice had stuck. She was right. There was one other piece of advice and perspective that helped as well. It was my husband's encouraging and simple advice, which didn't sound so great at the time. And in fact, I still remember how I hated his idea. He said, Jackie, that's okay. You can just start over. And that is exactly what I just did. This is one of the most important decisions I have ever made. It's a decision that not only impacted me, but my family as well. You see, I went on to replace my full-time income within 7 months, close my personal training business, and do this business full-time. Within 20 months, I also replaced my husband's full-time income as an aerospace engineer and retired him at age 49. Dana has since joined me in the network marketing industry and is my business partner. This industry has changed our life forever. It has increased the quality of our lives, our family life, and given us things I always dreamed of. I know I can help other people achieve their dreams as well. I want to leave you with some important advice. Know that you have the power to decide how your life is going to go. You have the power to succeed, and no one can stop you. The power of the human spirit is so strong it cannot be defeated if your dream and goals are important enough to you. Allow your mind to control your emotions, not the other way around. Learn to use your mind to help you achieve things that are important to you in this life. You hold the power to your future. Here's to you and your incredible network marketing success. This is from Jackie Christensen, network marketing industry leader and #1 top female income earner. www.jackiechristensen.com. So now let me know what you think. Drop some comments and we will talk later. Have a great day.